Well, how about JT? Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies session video catcher Kevin. Last this afternoon's game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins, as the Phillies defeat the Marlins by a final score of 4-2. As JT hits a walk-off two-run home run in the bottom of the 10th inning. I have to say, that was a long 10th inning right there that lasted over 12 hours. Right now, guys, before getting into this video, please subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Please hit the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. Apologize, I have to speak up here a little bit because of my microphone issues I've been having. So please bear with me here. I'm trying to get this issue worked out. I've had it for about a week now, so about to come to a head soon, so I apologize for that. But anyway, this is the final time I'll be wearing the home white red pinstripe Phillies jersey in the VCast. Well, this one. I'm getting a replacement. I got an advertisement gig going pretty soon, so in return they're going to be sending me a new Phillies jersey, and it allowed me to pick one out of my choice. And I chose the home white jersey to replace this one. So this jersey will be no longer worn in the show. So it's a little bit sad, right? I mean, this is a jersey that, that's started out with me. My first video ever was right here. I was sitting in this exact spot wearing this jersey. So this is where its first video was, and this is where its last video will be. So this is where it's life on the show started, and this is where it will end. So I'd like to thank this jersey for a fun 2 years. My first, year I wore it. I wore it every single video, so a little bit sad. To be wearing this, jersey for the final time. Looking forward to the new one. I'm going to be getting. It's going to be really, really nice. So final time, I will be wearing this jersey on the video cast. So a little bit weird, right? We basically wore two jerseys in this game, but we did wear this jersey past the bottom of the 5th inning, which is marked as an official game. So we wore this jersey for the majority of the game, and when it was marked as an official game, we were wearing this jersey. Therefore, this jersey should be worn in the video cast. So that's the way it goes. But it was a bit of a confusing thing, right? I wasn't really sure, but after I thought of that, I'm like, that makes the most sense. So I'm going to be wearing this jersey in this video. So pick up the scoring summary in the bottom of the first inning. Starting off great. Some fundamental baseball from Andrew McCutchen as he hits a sacrifice fly to center field. Gene Segura comes around to score down 1-0 Phillies. Now, this was fundamental baseball, but we didn't really see much fundamental baseball of the Phillies last night. We didn't. They did a terrible job getting runners in, scoring position. Standing a lot of ducks on the pond. But this is, one of those times they actually did do their job. Thank God they did. I tell you what, it doesn't really happen too often, right? So a great job right there in Andrew McCutchen. But like I said, I'm not going to say they did a good job of getting runners in last night. They did not. Then the same inning, Rhys Hoskins goes the other way as he doubles on a sharp fly ball to right center field. Bryce Harper hustling comes around to score quickly. And it's 2-0 Phillies. So Rhys Hoskins, you love to see him go the other way. That's really promising out of Rhys Hoskins. Anytime you see Rhys Hoskins take the ball to the opposite field, you raise your eyebrows. Great job right there out of Rhys Hoskins. So his 23rd double of the season to drive in Bryce Harper. 2-0 Philadelphia. We wouldn't see any scoring until the top of the 9th inning when Ranger Suarez comes in and he blows his 3rd save of the season as Jesus Aguilar homers on a fly ball to left field. A 2-run shot also scores starting Marte to tie it up. Aguilar's 17th one of the season. A lot of Philly killers on this Marlins team, man. Sheesh. Starling Marte, Jesus Aguilar, Miguel Rojas. These three guys, I can't stand them. I just can't stand them. I do have some sympathy, though, for Marte since his wife died last year, which is really sad. So I do have some sympathy for him, but I don't really dislike him because of that, what I'm saying? I do dislike Aguilar and Rojas because they just kill us. But of course, Marte does too, but I have some sympathy for Marte because he's had some tragedy in his life. So the Marlins tie it up at 2. Crazy. Just absolutely crazy. The crowd was booing really bad. And you know what? This wouldn't have mattered. Of course, we still won this game. But, this wouldn't have mattered as much if we would have got the job done, done fundamental baseball. If we just did fundamental baseball, running with 3rd less yards, we got him home. We would have won this game comfortably. But no, we don't do that. So it's really, really frustrating out of this team. Luckily we won. We've lost games like this. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. Tied 2-2, and then we have that delay or the suspension And then we resumed the game at 105. In the bottom 10th inning, Realmuto homers on a fly ball to right center field. He's, pumping his fist. I'm like, let's go, we won, because, the ball was in the air, deep in the outfield. I'm like, I wasn't even sure was he going to get out. I didn't care. I'm like, we still won the game. It ends up carrying, and it goes out of the ballpark. A walk-off two-run home run for Realmuto, number 9 on the year. They also scored Travis Gronkowski from third. A great bunt from Gene Segura to advance him to third. So we have a runner at third, 1 out. Realmuto had a 2-strike count. I'm thinking like, oh my goodness gracious, please don't strike out. That was a high pitch, and I did not think that ball was going to go out, and it ends up carrying, and it leaves the yard. So unbelievable, 4-2, Phillies win. Gene Segura does stay cold at a leadoff spot. He did do a good job on that bunt, though. Did collect the walk. Also scored the run. Realmuto only one hit, but it was a big one. The walk-off 2-run home run. You just love to see that. Bryce Harper with that double to right field. He also scorched the ball in the bottom of the first inning to short, and it was hit right to him. That's why it was marked down as an error, and he did score that run on the Rhys Hoskins RBI double. And, speaking of Rhys Hoskins, I'm going to say Rhys Hoskins, he frustrates me because, I understand he did take the ball to right field in that one double, but he said he had numerous opportunities last night to take the ball to right field more, and he didn't do it. Balls on the outside of the plate, slider, and he tries to pull it. He tries to pull it. I mean, you're just going to hit a weak ground. You're going to roll over on it. You're just going to hit a weak ground ball to third base. So you can't be doing that kind of stuff. So he did get a little unlucky, right? I mean, Harper was at third, with 1 out. Rhys Hoskins hits it wasn't like a screamer. It was hit pretty hard, and he jumped up and made the catch to rob Rhys Hoskins of a hit and an RBI single. So I hate to see that right there. Dieter Gores also, in fairness, I'm frustrated this team didn't do a better job, with getting the guys in, fundamental baseball. But in fairness, we got a little unlucky. I will say that. Dieter Gores also lined the ball to left field. That was unfortunately tracked down too. Realmuto cooled off a little bit, hit with some performance. Travis Gronkowski continues to be great for the Phils, since he's taken over for Dubal Herrera's injury. The 2 hits, also scoring the run. Great job out of Travis Gronkowski. So pretty good with him in center. Now batting .348. Crazy. I was wondering when Odubel's going to come back. What's going to happen? So take a look at Vin's outing last night. 5 innings, 1 hit, didn't allow a run, and 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. That's the thing. Vin's not the worst outing last night. I'm going to say it. I think he deserved to get the win. He only went 5 innings. Yes, I understand. But only allowed 1 hit. It's crazy. We all know he does allow a decent amount of walks. It wasn't like he walked 5 guys, but he did walk 2. So not great, but decent. That was on Vince Velasquez's standards. Last night was a good outing for him. It was. I think he definitely deserved to get the win. He lowers his rating now down to 5 on the year. Hector Neris also a great 2 innings, right? The 2 innings, 1 hit, didn't allow a run, and struck out 3. Very, very solid job out of Hector Neris. I was very, very impressed with him too. I like him much, much better in the role that he's in right now. I really, really do. I think he's doing an awesome job. So hopefully he can keep that up. Great 2 innings last night. Archer Bradley, another guy that has really settled down, been very, very good. Another great inning last night. Lowers his ERA now down to 3.28. So you all know where it was and where it is right now. Awesome job, Archer Bradley. Great job. I like to see this guy be more consistent. We all know that this guy was a monster last year with the Diamondbacks and the Reds. So I like to see what he did last year with the Phils this year. So we haven't really seen it yet, but hopefully now we're starting to see it. Ranger Suarez, 3rd blood save of the year. I did pitch the top of the ninth inning, allowed 2 hits, the 2 earned runs. That was the 2-run shot to Jesus Aguilar, 1 walk and 1 strike. And one thing I will say, Jesus Aguilar, feeling murderer. We all know that when he gets a pitch and realize he's going to swing and drive, and it's going to go way out. Why in the world did he throw him that pitch right there? I don't understand. It's such a hittable pitch, called way too much of the play. Either he missed his location. It's just not a smart pitch. It's just not a smart pitch. And Jesus Aguilar, made us pay dearly. Thank God it did not cost us from winning this game. It definitely could have. Crazy that it was to tie the game. It just goes to show you how good Ranger's been. His ERA after last night's rough appearance, 1.22. So he's been good. He's been very, very good. We all know that. Hopefully he can bounce back after last night's frustrating appearance. Jose Alvarado, nice clean inning as well. He did a very, very good job. I was shocked. I was really shocked. It's kind of weird though, because pitched a little bit last night, a little bit today as well. Was able to get out of that. The Marlins had a runner at second, nobody out because of that rule in extra innings. And Jose Alvarado was able to work out of that. No problem. He was able to work out of that, no problem with striking out about it. Awesome job out of Jose Alvarado. It doesn't happen often. Mark it down in your calendar because it just doesn't happen often. Let's talk about it. Jose has very good stuff, has trouble locating, but when he can locate, he can go on stretches where he could be very good at the bullpen. He can. He's shown that. You even got, at one point, a chance to close, and it didn't last very long. You can't locate, he's like totally off. So, still not a big fan, but I will say that out of him. Very good job last night for the Phillies and this afternoon. Last night and this afternoon. For some of you that, don't really know much about baseball and don't really watch it too often, the suspended game is very, very rare. So I'm just going to say that. For some of you who might not know that. It's very, very rare a suspended game takes place. It's pretty rare, but there were 2 last night around Major League Baseball, which is just nuts. I mean, how rare is that? Not only do we have one, but the Washington Nationals also had one. So a bit of incident at Nationals Park in the nation's capital. Gunshots heard outside the stadium. And I believe 3 people were shot. I believe it was 2 cars shooting at each other. That's at least what I heard. I don't know if that's really true or not. And you saw players were, opening up the gates so fans can run onto the field and run in dugouts and stuff. And then they put something on the jumbotron that said leave the ballpark immediately. Like, let's just walk out and, the gunfire. Yeah, the safest place to be is to stay inside the stadium. Why would you want to walk out and potentially get shot? It's just so stupid why they said that. I mean, the safest place to be, they should have just said, stay in place. So crazy. You saw David Martinez, Nationals manager, kind of, shaken up after the game, the post-game interview. So he was a little bit upset. How can you not be after that? I mean, you shouldn't have to worry about going to a baseball game and, having to be in a situation like that. I mean, that's just nuts, man. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, thankfully, it didn't take place inside the ballpark. Of course, there is security when you enter, but, yeah, crazy. No one should have to go to a game and have to deal with that. I mean, that's really just crazy. So hopefully everyone and everything is okay. We all know that issue will be addressed. We all know that. So thoughts and prayers go out to the victims and their families. The Nationals did lose that game to the Padres. They did complete it this afternoon, and they did lose 10-4. So crazy. The Nationals now 42-49. And the Mets last night blew a 6-0 lead. You just love to see that. Great. I just love to see that. And they were down 6-0 today, and unfortunately they're fighting back a little bit. Which you just hate to say. It's against the Pittsburgh Pirates. What do you expect? But if they don't win today, they're going to get swept. I'm not rooting for them to win, of course, but they can't get swept out by the Pirates. They just can't. The Pirates are an abysmal baseball team. Who is 36-56. Mets are only 5 over. I mean, enough of this. I mean, this should tell you something. No, it's only 5 games over 500. 5! And it's nothing. A first-place team, what is it? Mid to late July now, and the best team in this division, the best, is only 5 games over 500. Best division in baseball. Oh, yeah, right. I mean, you remember at the beginning of the season? This is absolutely crazy. And currently, right now, at the time of this video, 2 games out of first place the Phillies are. If we can get our act together, we could definitely be in first place. I would love to see. We got to win today, though. Not really going to talk about the second game here. But good start for the Phillies. And Zach Wheeler, man, he needs to get it going. I mean, past 2 outings have definitely been shaky for him. So that's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to take a moment to recognize again. Final time we'll be wearing this jersey. Of course, there's going to be a new home white jersey to replace this one. But when it comes to this jersey, final time wearing it on the videocast. So thank you, home white jersey, for all the memes. This is where all started. This is where all started for it, and this is where it's going to end its appearance on the show. So, let's thank the home white jersey for a fun 2 years. I mean, it's definitely holds some sentimental value to me. This is where it all started with this jersey. So, guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please hit the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section. At Phillies Hats of Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, call or text 267-225-3292. Email me, phillieshotstove@gmail.com. But Zach Wheeler started the game for the Phils. So Garrett on the mound for the Marlins. Not going to give a score update because I don't want to give away what's going on in the game. I don't do that. It's kind of an unwritten rule here. I don't really talk about the second game. It comes with double headers or situations like this. I just don't want to talk about it. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go Phils! Great win last night and today. Right? I'll see you guys.